The rostrum as quickly as possible. After the Easter, I'll call 3 more and try and get us maybe more after that. So, okay, sit down for now and rest your feet.
Put that on.
Delegate, can you come up now? Yep.
Dilys Greenhalgh from Morecambe and Loonsdale CLP, my 4th and last conference. I had prepared a speech about saving the NHS, but it's no use now. It needs major resuscitation. As Ed told all of you who attended the North Region conference in Blackpool last year, I started nursing at Alderhay, Liverpool Children's Hospital before the NHS. This is true, and to resuscitate one of our little patients, one nurse, maybe 2, would give Coroman, oxygen and brandy. The Coroman was an injection stimulant, didn't work very well. The oxygen, we had no way of measuring it, we just gave it till our little patient went pink. Brandy, well, as one cynical nurse said, it gave them something to look forward to live for the next dose. Nowadays, to resuscitate a patient, we have anaesthetists, specially trained doctors, specially trained nurses, technicians, lots of equipment, monitors, and here I would like to pay tribute to all those dedicated teams saving thousands of lives every year in the NHS over Britain. And now, for the sake of all these wonderful youngsters we've got here at our conference, and their brothers, sisters, cousins, and so on, and I'm not suggesting hanky-panky to you young ones, but in the future, we owe it to your children to resuscitate the NHS. Cameron, Osborne, and Lansley, about as useless as Coroman, oxygen, and brandy. Even now, Cameron realises another dose of Lansley wouldn't do. We need a dedicated team in government, dedicated to provide a well-resourced and, I think important, accountable from top to bottom NHS. Only a Labour government will provide this. So we've got a big job to do. We must reach out to all the hundreds of people in every constituency who don't use their vote. The vast majority of them really need the NHS. My city councillor and friend, Maggie Patterson, often meets parents waiting outside nurseries, schools, sometimes with a petition and things, and I've been to help her once or twice, and it's a good way of talking to people actually. And I've spoken to several young mums worried about their children's health, nurseries, education, etc., but they have never ever voted. They don't vote.
Delegate, there'll have to be some hanky-panky if you don't leave the platform now. Your time's up. Your time's up.
I can't hear you.
Your time's up. That's a nice try.
Anyway.
Delegate, it's a nice try. It's a nice try. You played a brilliant speech. Can you wind up?
send a message to Mr Gove and our Stephen Twigg. Please put democracy and voting on the curriculum, and the message has got to be, if you want to restore the NHS, use your vote and vote Labour.
Right, colleague, follow that.
Just stop?
Go on.
Great. Conference. Dr. Omkar Sahota, London Assembly Member for Ealing and Hillingdon. Thank you. 22 years ago, I became a GP, and since then I've been serving the community of West London as a family doctor. I now look after 12,000 patients in Hanwell and Southall. I'm pestered by the NHS, free at the point of use, delivering the best care at a time of need, the pride of the nation and envy of the world. At the last election, the Tories made a false promise to the country.